Hey guys, me again, welcome back. And today, going to be giving you the initial impressions and introduction to the Cloudultra, their first set of shoes for ultra running. So let's get into this. All right, if you didn't know, this is a brand new pair of shoes from On. I was about to say something else. This is their latest running shoes out there. They do have partnership with Roger Federer, and they do have some hiking shoes. Probably never going to get those. I will probably never buy those. But I was really interested in these. These are pretty expensive. Let me just put that out there right now, because they retail for 180 US dollars. And the only other running shoes that On makes that actually cost more are the Cloud Boom and the Cloud Ace. Couldn't remember. And both of those retail for 200, and you're not taking either one of those out on the trail. But there's only one other pair of shoes that On makes that is built for the trails. That's the Cloud Venture. I have the old generation, still love them. I still think that the front pockets for the old Cloud Venture is gimmicky more than anything else. I think they just put them on there to appease people who like pockets. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this guy. So this, like I said, retails for 180 US dollars. It is an 8mm drop. It's about 2 millimeters more than the 6 millimeters that they normally do with all their other shoes. And this weighs in at a size US men's 10 at 10.41 ounces, or about 295 grams. It is a very comfortable shoe. In fact, if it didn't cost as much, I would actually recommend this as like a work shoe for people, because that's how I broke this in, was I would wear it around the museum for several days. Because this does come in, they recommend that you get it half a size higher. Did not see that when I ordered it, so I ordered a size 10 men's, and it was a really tight fit. And because of that, I was like, let's stretch the material out, let's try some stuff. In the Army, we used to just put bags of water inside our boots, stick them in the freezer, let the bags of water turn into ice and expand the leather. I'm not going to do that with this. Instead, I wore it for about 3 days straight, walking around at work, and I think I got it to where it feels comfortable now. When you take this shoe out to run, like I said, it is built for ultra running, so long distance trail runs, which also include, you can't see it from here, but sidewalks, gravel, cement, asphalt, road running and trail running combined, basically. What On did to make this for long distance is they have a quote-unquote zipper feature here, and mine's set to the normal position, which I don't use. I actually flip it over to unlock. And what that is as you're running long distances, your feet will expand, and that makes your feet really uncomfortable. And I've done a couple of ultra runs where I've actually swapped shoes out in the middle of the night because it was a 24-hour endurance run, and that helped me quite a bit. But with these, if I was to go half a size up like I was supposed to, I would start with the initial lock position, at least I think that says lock position, and then halfway through the run, as my feet get swollen, I just flip it over. I'm flipping it over too much, and it expands the shoelaces. Speaking of shoelaces, one of the features with this is, as with newer iterations of the On shoes, they're including a shoelace holder, so you can tuck your shoelaces in there, kind of like what I did with this one. It has a very breathable upper, very breathable. You can't see it from here, but sunlight is actually going inside. I want to say it's 2 layers. It might be 3, because what they did was like it's a porous sponge layer that's in here along with the tongue, and then they capped it with a very breathable upper that's almost like a fishnet or a fly swatter, with the holes, not the material, but with holes. As you can see, they advertise it as 2 layers of CloudTech pockets. It's more like 1.5, because you only have the second layer back here. Everything else just lines up, and the CloudTech pockets are a lot smaller than all the other On shoes that I own, and they combined them. So you're not going to get the normal issue that I've had with all my On shoes, where you get rocks and burrs stuck in here. In fact, it is going to be really hard to get any rocks in here, and it might be just in this spot, because as you can see, they're not going to catch on this. As I said, this is a very comfortable, they advertise this as like their max cushioning shoe. I did a comparison with the Cloudventure on their website, and the only difference between the two, other than price, is the Cloudventure has medium cushion, whereas this has max cushioning. The two other things I just want to bring up, one of them is just cosmetic, is On loves their branding. So they made one of their eyelets like their O, like you can see right here, so it looks like that, but it's only one eyelet that does that. So if they can figure out how to make this an N to match that, that would be really cool. They don't need to do that, but it's there. And then the last thing, and this is very important, is the tongue is connected to the shoe. As I said, the tongue has a porous sponge-like material in between, but it's actually covered on both sides with a very porous, I'll just call it a fly swatter material type thing. Even though it doesn't feel like it, it feels very cloth-like. It might be that vegan leather that they're doing. But to help put the tongue on, it's got this nice catch right here that you can just pull and keep the shoe in place as you're putting it on. But that's what I've got. Hopefully you guys will see some footage of me running with this throughout this video. If you have any questions, let me know down below. If you like what you see, I will be doing more shoe reviews and more hiking and running treadmill videos throughout the year. So please subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Till next time, bye guys. I need to.